Howdy y'all, how's it going? Thank you for your patience. I had to erase, 6,000 dog videos, and I didn't really think about that ahead of time. Also setup, just so you know, it's a couch with a table with an easel, and there's some tape involved, so very fancy. But thank you for showing up for yourselves and for me. This coronavirus thing is pretty wacky. So I know a lot of you are stressed out and at home and bummed out that you can't come to yoga, so I wanted to offer this for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to child's pose. Arms extended, so it's extended child pose. Allow your hips to get nice and heavy, and we'll just stay here for a few moments. Breathing. If you need to put your knees out a little wider, if that's more comfortable, totally fine. And some of you may even want to grab a block and place it underneath, and that's great too. Allow your out breaths to get slightly longer than your in breaths. And really arrive here in this moment on your mat. On your next in-breath, let's come up to tabletop position. Hips over knees, shoulders over your wrists. Make sure that you're clawing into the ground with your fingertips, so you're not just dumping all the weight into your wrists. And make sure that you do put some weight on the tops of your feet so they're not just totally useless, and that takes a little bit of pressure off the tops of your knees. On your next inhale, let's breathe in, look towards the ceiling, dip that belly down, and breathe out. Arch your back, look at your belly button. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now find your own pace with this. You may even want to invite some wags to your tail, just saying hello to your body. Make some circles. Keep breathing. Maybe come forward and backwards. And on your next inhale, bring your left hand in the center of your mat and your right hand to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's thread the needle. We're going to do this 3 times, and on the third, we're going to hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep those hips above your knees if you can. Breathe in. On this last one, we're going to hold. Breathe out. Bring your left hand towards the top of your mat, and keep your right hand palm side down. Now the straighter you have this top arm, the more of a stretch you're going to get. And the more you don't just arch your back, but you keep your core activated, the more of a stretch you're going to get in your shoulders. One more breath here. And begin to bring that left hand in, come back to tabletop. Kind of wiggle it out a little, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So bring your right hand in the middle. Bring your left hand towards the sky as you breathe in. Breathe out. Thread the needle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thread the needle. Breathe in. Breathe out, thread the needle, palm side down with that left hand, right hand towards the top of the mat. Try to keep your hips above your knees, core activated, top arm nice and straight. Keep breathing. Pretty please. I'm so bossy. On your next out breath, start bringing your hand back in, unwind, and come back to tabletop. Now let's move forward and backwards a bit. If you need to work your wrists a little bit, if you work at a computer, you can move your hands kind of sideways and play with that a little bit as you move around. This isn't a very crazy intense yoga workout today. It's more of a stress relieving one because I feel like we all need that today. All right, let's go back to child's pose and let's do a wide-legged child's pose. Bring your arms out, but let's do spider fingers this time. And really see if you can relax your chest down while you have straight arms and spider fingers. Keep breathing. Now the reason why I encourage you to have your out breath be a little longer than your in breath is really, if you think about it, when you feel relieved, when you feel calmer, you go, whew. It's the breath of relaxation. It's the breath of relief. It's the breath of calmness. So really challenge yourself to try and keep that out breath a little longer today. Okay, let's walk our fingers to the right. For a gentle side body stretch on that left side. If this is difficult for you, you can always place a block down and put your head on the block. These blocks are your friends. If you don't have blocks, you can use a pillow or anything you might have lying around the house. Shoot, a teddy bear will work. Okay, let's walk to the middle and then towards the left side. Beautiful, gentle side body stretch. You can do anywhere. You could do this in bed. Let your hips continue to get heavy and your arms stay nice and activated. Okay, breathe in. Let's come towards the center. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Kind of wiggle it out a little bit. Tuck the toes and we're going to meet in downward dog. You may want to walk your dog out a little bit. Woo, it feels good. And on your next inhale, you can step, hop, float, teleport to the top of your mat. Let's bring our feet about shoulder width apart. Grab your elbows. Let's hang like a little rag doll here. You can bend your knees, kind of sway back and forth if you'd like. Okay, on your next in-breath, let's come up and breathe out. Hands to heart center. We'll do a sun salutation now, nice and slow. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, all the way down. Breathe in, halfway lifted. Breathe out, plant the hands, right foot back, right knee down. Breathe in, hands toward the sky. You can do goddess arms if you'd like. Feels nice as a gentle chest opener. Breathe out, plant your hands back down, tuck that back toe, downward facing dog. We'll hold this for a couple breaths. See if you can put equal pressure in all your fingers and toes. Melt those heels towards the ground. Spin those triceps in. On your next in-breath, bring your right leg between your hands. Left knee down. Arms up. Breathe. Breathe out, plant the hands. Have the left foot meet the right. Breathe in, all the way up. Breathe out, hands to heart center. We'll do this again. This time we will add a warrior one in instead of the low lunge, but if you want to stay in low lunge, totally fine. Breathe in, all the way up. Breathe out. Fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lifted. Breathe out, warrior one, or low lunge if you prefer. Either one's totally fine. Breathe out, hands to the ground, downward facing dog. See, I'm not even making you guys do chaturanga today. I'm super nice. I'm nice now. Breathe in, right foot between the hands, arms lifted. Goddess arms if you'd like. Breathe out, plant the hands, have the left foot meet the right. Breathe in, all the way up. Breathe out, hands to heart center. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, hands to the ground. Breathe in, halfway lifted. Breathe out, we're going to do warrior two this time. Come back for peaceful warrior. Breathe out, spin the hands down, and we'll go to downward dog. Breathe here for a moment. Okay, let's bring that right foot between the hands again. Warrior two. Bring your arm up for peaceful warrior. Breathe out, hands back down to downward dog. Woo! I love walking my dog out. It feels so good every time. Do it as much as you want, guys. On your next in-breath, step, hop, float, or teleport to the top of your mat. Back to Tadasana. And let's just sit here for a moment, appreciating the hard work that we just did. Just witness your heartbeat. Be grateful you have a heart in there. On your next in-breath, step wide. This feels good already. We can just stay here, that's fine. Bend your right leg, and we're going to come into low lunge. Now I'm going to challenge you to keep your foot flat, your extended left foot flat on the ground. And if you are into a balance challenge, you can bring your hands up. You can always put blocks here if this is super hard to balance in. Totally fine, totally groovy. Keep breathing. All right, place your hands on the ground. We're going to go to the other side. Bring your hands up if you'd like. Once again, blocks are totally great. It's what they're made for. Breathe in, and we're just going to flow back and forth with it now. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Find your own pace with this. It's a lot harder than it looks, huh? All right, on your next in-breath, let's meet at the top here. Let's kind of heel-toe our feet a little closer together with our toes still pointed out. And let's, I'm going to heel-toe a little bit more, and let's squat down into Malasana. Now bring your shoulders towards your ears, put them back, and melt them down so you have a nice tall spine. We don't want to dip over a whole lot because we already do this all day from texting. So let's try to keep our spinal integrity pretty good. A friend of mine the other day said, I have no spine and I have no integrity. And I was like, just do it, man. Stay nice and tall. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, once again, the blocks are our friends. But it's more important to keep your spine tall than to get low. All right, you can use your elbows to push your knees out. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that. We're going to sit on our rear ends and keep your right foot tucked in towards your pelvis and your left leg long. Try to remove some of that flesh from your boot. Sorry guys, had to erase more dog videos, back to it. So with your left foot extended long, reach up towards the sky, square your shoulders over that front leg, and breathe out. Fold from the hips. Now if it's tough for you to reach that front foot, I'll encourage you to grab a strap and pull yourself down. Brings your foot to you. Makes your arms longer. But if this feels good, you can go all the way down. Keep those shoulders nice and square. The tendency is to want to kind of curl. And breathe into that straight leg. Breathe in, come up. Let's switch legs. Bring the flesh out from your rear end so you're sitting on both sit bones. Once again, if you flex your foot, your knee will be pointed straight up rather than kind of flopped over, because this would be a completely different stretch than this. So square your shoulders over that front foot, reach towards the sky, breathe out and fold forward. Use that strap if you need to. And see if you can press that left knee towards the ground. As you breathe in, lengthen. As you breathe out, sink a little deeper. Breathe in, come back up, arms to the sky. Bring both feet in front of you. Remove that flesh. Breathe in, bring your arms up. Grab that strap if you need to, and unhinge from the hips. And bring your arms down. Ooh, I have a little cramp. So you can come all the way down if you like, or if it just feels good to sit here. I think I'm going to just sit here today. You can just be right upright, or even if you want to use this. This works just great. Whatever place feels great today, I encourage you to stay there. Keep breathing. On your next out breath, we're going to meet on our backs for just one or two more poses. Bring your right leg up and towards your chest and hug that knee. Bring your forehead up to meet the knee. Take that left hand on the top of that knee and pull it across your body. Bring that right hand out like a T and gaze towards those right fingertips. So you're not smashing your leg over, you're mostly just adding your hand as a weight. Giving gravity a little extra. Now it's more important to keep your shoulders, both shoulders on the ground, than it is to get all the way twisted, all the way across. So it doesn't matter how far you twist, you'll feel it. You'll feel where you should stop. Our bodies are pretty smart. Keep breathing here. Twisting is awesome for your digestion. It also lubricates our spinal column, so keeps us young longer. Breathe in, bring that knee back over, and let's bring it out towards the side, like a little frog leg. Bring your right hand on top of that right knee. Bring that left arm out long and gaze towards those fingertips. Try to keep that left leg on the ground. Your knee doesn't have to be way up here, it could be down there. wherever feels good. We all sit and stand in different positions all day, so you'll have your sweet spot. One more breath here. Okay, let's bring that knee towards your chest, forehead to knee, and let it out long. We're going to do the same sequence on the other side, so bring your left knee towards your chest, bring your forehead towards your knee, right hand on top of that knee, and breathe out as you twist. Palm side down with your left hand and gaze towards those left fingertips. Keep that bottom leg nice and straight, nice and heavy. And try to have both your shoulders on the ground, as relaxed as you can. So remove any tension from your shoulders. Yes, I had to delete more dog videos. It's a learning curve. So on your next in-breath, bring that left knee back across your body. Bring your forehead to your knee. And breathe out. Bring that leg out wide. Kind of frog it out. Bring your right arm out long like a T and gaze over those fingertips. Relax those shoulders. And you're just putting a very gentle pressure on that left knee. Breathe in, bring that knee towards your forehead. Lay that leg back long again. And let's meet in Shavasana. We're going to do a tense and release. So starting from your feet all the way to your head. Lift your feet up. Tense, 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 tense. Release. Lift your hips up. Tense, 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 tense. And release. Lift your arms up. Make a fist. Bring your hands out wide, your fingers out wide. And release. Bring your shoulders towards your ears. Bring them down. And release. Bring your head up. Shake your head left and right. And release. Relax your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose. Relax your mouth. And allow your tongue to lie gently in your mouth. Allow your out breath to once again get longer than your in breath. And thank yourself for showing up today. On your next in-breath, we'll curl onto our right side. Or if you want to stay in Shavasana, just stop the video here. Push yourself up, and we'll meet in Sukhasana. Thank you guys for coming today. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.